In the age of ancient myths and heroes, a remarkable journey began. Perseus, the valiant son of Zeus and Danae, embarked on an epic quest to face the dreaded Gorgon, Medusa. Guided by winged sandals that granted him unparalleled speed, Perseus traversed vast lands and treacherous seas, undeterred by the perils that lay ahead. Join us now as we follow Perseus on his awe-inspiring odyssey, unfolding through lands steeped in legend and mystery. Perseus embarked on his momentous expedition, striding resolutely over land and sea. His heart filled with anticipation, buoyed by the magical winged sandals that carried him the distance of 7 days' journey each day. Passing by picturesque islands such as Civnus, Corse, and the enchanting Cyclades, Perseus ventured through Attica, surpassing famous landmarks like Athens and Thebes. He pressed on, crossing the Copaic Lake and ascending the valley of Cephissus, his path meandering past the majestic peaks of Oeta and Pindus. Over the fertile Thessalian plains he ventured until the sun-drenched hills of Greece lay behind him, and the untamed wilderness of the north beckoned. Undeterred by the formidable Thracian mountains and encountering numerous tribes, including the Paeans, Dardans, and Tribali, Perseus continued his arduous journey. Finally, he arrived at the mighty Ista stream, which he crossed effortlessly. Thus, he proceeded through desolate Scythian plains, traversing moors and fens day and night, steadfastly heading northwestward. Unswayed by distractions, he remained focused, venturing into the unshapen land, a place devoid of name, yet brimming with mystery and dread. It is here that our hero encountered the 3 Grey Sisters, ancient and wise, their chilling existence eternally locked within the frigid embrace of the north. Beneath the pallid glow of the winter moon, Perseus observed as the sisters, seated upon a white log of driftwood, intoned a melancholic chant, lamenting the decline of the old times. Devoid of life, their surroundings offered no respite, not a single fly or moss adorning the rocks. Even the seal and seagull shied away, cautious of the icy claws that could ensnare them. Waves crashed and transformed into snowflakes, frosting the hair of the Grey Sisters and encasing the bones in the ice cliffs above their heads. Although they passed an eye and tooth among themselves, their sight remained obscured, their hunger unsated. Yet, these pitiable circumstances did not evoke pity from the Grey Sisters themselves. Sympathy filled Perseus' heart, and with respect he addressed the venerable sisters, acknowledging the wisdom born of old age. He sought their guidance, yearning to learn the path leading to the Gorgon. However, the sisters responded with derision, condemning him as one of the impudent children of men, reproaching them for their advanced years. Their words dripped with disdain for the rulers of Olympus, and their disdain extended to all mortal beings. The Grey Sisters proclaimed their kinship with the Titans, giants, Gorgons, and the ancient denizens of the deep, expressing their contempt for the world inhabited by humanity. Undeterred by their arrogance, Perseus realized that his attempts at persuasion were futile. Recognizing the urgency of his quest, he resolved to take decisive action. Perseus, understanding that desperate circumstances required bold measures, ceased his pity for the obstinate and proud Grey Sisters. Determined to acquire the knowledge he sought, he devised a plan. Watching intently as they exchanged the eye, Perseus skillfully extended his hand, seizing the eye as one sister mistakenly passed it to the other. With a mischievous laugh, he revealed his possession and made his demand known. Unless the Grey Sisters divulged the path to the Gorgon and vowed to provide accurate guidance, Perseus threatened to cast their eye into the vast sea. The Grey Sisters, overcome with despair, pleaded, chattered, and scolded, but their entreaties fell on deaf ears. Compelled to tell the truth, they reluctantly revealed the path, albeit in a manner that made comprehension challenging even for the heroic Perseus. Uttering cryptic instructions, they instructed him to journey southward, through the unforgiving glare of the sun, until he reached the colossal figure of Atlas, the giant tasked with holding the heavens and the earth apart. There, Perseus would find Atlas' daughters, the Hesperides, youthful and naive like himself. And with that, the Grey Sisters beseeched Perseus to return their eye, for their memories of the path had faded. Perseus, true to his word, returned the eye to the Grey Sisters. Yet, instead of utilizing it, they nodded and succumbed to sleep, transfigured into icy statues. Eventually, the rising tide engulfed them, carrying their frozen forms away. Floating adrift like melancholic icebergs, they wept whenever sunlight bathed their frigid existence, yearning for the warmth of summer and the tender caress of the southern wind. Meanwhile, Perseus, undeterred by their fate, continued his epic expedition, leaving behind the realms of ice and snow.